Coach, let's talk about next week. You guys have Centennial coming in. What kind of challenges they present because they have a new quarterback, but they still have the running backs.
I honestly haven't watched a lot of film on them, but I was coaching here when we played Ocampo in the state championship in 2015, I believe it was. When some of his first years there, I remember watching games when he was at Manzano, and he's a really good football coach, and they're going to have a good game plan. It's another big 6A school with
Right.
a lot of really good athletes, and so I think it's going to be a good football team. They're ranked high still. I mean, I think they're
Seventh or
somewhere in the top 10 of 6A, but it's their first time coming to the bowl, and so we're glad we get to play a home game. But we're going to watch film tomorrow and develop a game plan and look at last year, what worked. Last year we kind of got pass happy, and so we got to figure out some ways to.
Sure.
I mean, obviously with Bryce too, you want to get him his touches.
Right.
So we got to figure out some ways to get the ball rolling against those guys and finish out our non-district schedule.
Sure. And last year was 70-39, I think the score was.
Yes, sir.
What happened with that game? I wasn't here.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were in it. I mean, at halftime, we were driving the ball. We had kind of had a mental mistake. We're driving the ball down to tie it at half, and we ended up giving them the ball back. So I think we're down 7 at half. And it was kind of a back and forth game, and then they kind of got a couple ahead of us, and then we couldn't get caught back up. But we couldn't stop the run last year. They not as an excuse, but our Mike linebacker that's playing at Highlands right now had a concussion from playing Hobbs.
Sure.
So we didn't have him that game. We had some food poisoning stuff going around, and so we were struggling to field the team that week on defense, and so we just didn't play very good there. And then offensively, like I said, we got pass happy. I think our quarterback had almost 500 yards passing.
Okay.
So we were able to move the ball, but it was more like chunk plays than
Sure.
like tonight. I really like that we had like some consistent moving the ball kind of drives. So
Sure.
I think you gotta slow the game down a little bit against them, and because they slow the game down too, and so hopefully we can play better than we did last year.
How are they different, Coach? I'll get you out on here. How are they different as far as 6A between Carlsbad and Hobbs that you guys play?
Yeah, I mean, they're.
Because there is a difference, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, they play a different scheme. I mean, they're a heavy run team.
Okay.
Like Hobbs and Carlsbad spread you out a little bit. Centennial will a little bit, but they like to run a lot more,
They're in the box.
Yeah, they're in the box. Defensively, we got a ton of man coverage last year, which we don't get very much, which makes you want to throw the ball a little bit because that's what they were giving us. And we were able to hit some things deep, and you can do some different things there. So really, like Coach Willingham plays quarters almost all the time, and they're backed off, and they make you have to slowly go down the field. This team gambles a little bit more, and they create more turnovers, and they create some things there, and they'll come hit you in the mouth.
Sure. So they're physical.
Yeah, they're physical. And Ocampo, they're sound. I mean, Ocampo's a good coach, and he's been a good coach for a long time. So it's just a different challenge, so we're excited about it.
Cool.